Okay, guys, just want to welcome you guys back tonight. Got everything set up here. Clicked around a little different stuff with my social media tonight, so it went out in a different fashion over Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and I haven't started doing YouTube yet. I haven't made a video that I can post up on YouTube whenever I'm live streaming. But anyway, it's going to be a little more personal from now on. It's not going to be just the automatic tweets. I want to be able to personalize the message, and that way you guys know it's me sending it out. It's not just an automatic thing. I'm thinking about what I'm doing here. I really care about the channel and like to see it grow, so I'm putting some effort into it. And, I'm not just clicking a button and having it, it all automatically be sent out by robots and computers everywhere. I wish I had robots that would send out emails for me. They'd have to be like 1950s type robots, though. Whoa, okay, we have creepers and zombies all over the place. And before I got started tonight, I made myself a golden sword, and I was curious. I know that the durability is not so good, so it wears down really fast, but are they sharper? Are they better? It doesn't seem to be any better than... I think I saw 2 or 3 zombies. The durability doesn't seem to be so bad, actually. Whoa! Since when can zombies set you on fire? That must be new in 1.7. Render and wall. That's a chunk error over there. That's not. Where's my stuff? If my stuff is lost in... Hold on. I'm so confused. I thought that's water, and I thought it was chunk error. Okay, there were chunk errors. I'm not totally insane. It's all my stuff. Man, you spatter all over the place. Your stuff sprays all over the place now. Before it was like in a little general area. Now when you die, it's like you explode. And all of your stuff sprays out all over the place. Yeah, I gotta adjust that too so I don't have to worry about jumping on stuff anymore. It didn't fly over the wall though. I wonder if it could fly over walls and stuff. That would be interesting to see if I die next to a wall, if it went flying off. What is the durability? Yeah, that sword's durability is not very good. So gold, what is the purpose of gold, guys? I mean, what is... Oh, there's more stuff down there. What is the purpose of gold? It doesn't make very good armor. The durability on it's too soft for tools and weapons and stuff. I tried a diamond pickaxe. It works really great. It tore through stuff really quickly. It was almost as good as diamond, if not as good as diamond. But it was broken after like, 2 or 3 blocks. It was absolutely, that's probably an exaggeration, but anyway, it wasn't that many blocks at all. It was really kind of awful. So what is the purpose of gold? Is that something, why would they need to do more with gold, basically? There has to be some purpose for gold in the game. And right now I can't really figure it out. I guess they did make it a little more important because you can make the golden apples now. And I think if it's true, the golden apples are like in, UHC mode, ultimate hardcore, use your words, ultimate hardcore mode. But anyway, so yeah, let me know why is there gold in the game? Dinnerbone, fix gold. Anyway, poor Dinnerbone. He gets so many people all the time yelling at him and picking on him in videos saying, fix this, fix that, take care of this. I wonder if he has nightmares about that at night. I bet he does. I bet he curls up into a fetal position and thinks to himself, the Minecraft players are yelling at me. Anyway, I'm not even sure. Yeah, I can't believe I'm recording this. This is ridiculous. And I'm kind of like broadcasting it on the internet and tweeting it out and twittering it out. And those are the same things. I'm just going to stop talking, but it would make for a very good video, so I can't do that. Oh, I guess the first thing I should do tonight is I could probably fix up these farms over here. I was also wondering, I was thinking about what am I going to do with these cows and pigs and sheep and stuff? I got to separate them out, and I don't want them all recessed like that. So I was thinking maybe I would build kind of, where is an example of it around here? Yeah, it's right over here. I can either show you over there, but it's better down over here. Something like this. But instead of having it into the ground, have it so that that was like the block. That was like this level. That was like right up here on the ground. So these blocks down here or up here on this level. And then above it, you have this. So it's like, anyway, the whole point is, so it's like a 3-high wall. So it would be like, you know, this is cobblestone here, and I don't have enough iron to do it, but this would be the iron level. I guess is 3-high going to be too tall? I guess it won't be that bad if I use that post stuff on it. What is that post? Oh, it's because it's next to a tree. Mental note, I can't plant trees next to this because it looks stupid. What if I don't want that? Do I have an axe? Not on me. I'll have to get an axe after this and chop down this tree because I don't like how that looks. But anyway, yeah. So you'd have this 3-high wall here like this. And is that too tall? No, I think that's perfect because they can't jump over. I don't think they can even jump over one. But anyway, a 3-high wall that you have a ladder on that you can just climb up and get out. And that way your sheep and your cows and all that kind of stuff, you can see them through the fencing or through the iron bars. Maybe I won't use iron bars. Maybe use all glass or something. Just something you can see through. You can see them through that, but there's 3-high wall there, so it keeps them all in there. And because there's no door, there's no way for them to escape out. You just climb up and down the ladder, and they're not going to go anywhere. So I really think that is absolutely the best way to go ahead and build that. And I think I'm going to have to do some strip mining. Oh, I learned a new strip mining technique too. Check out my Twitter. That's TripHzrd, TRIPHCRD, and check out my personal Twitter, MineHzrd, NICKHCRD. And I can't remember which of those accounts I posted it on, but I'm pretty sure I posted on MineHzrd. That's typically where stuff like that goes, because that's where the videos go and the tweets go and like all the, you know, the individual stuff. Whereas TripHzrd, that's where, you know, it's more narrowed down. You just see the, you know, when I'm going live, you get the new YouTube videos, all that kind of stuff. So that way it's kind of like, it's a little more separated out. So if you don't want to get everything, you don't have to check out everything. So I think that's how I'm doing it. It may be a little complicated, but that's how it's going to start for right now. And if it gets too much, then we'll switch it around to do whatever we need to do, but it's all a learning process. And so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it like that for now. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to fix these farms. Probably the first thing that I ought to do is probably hoe out all this stuff here. And get that all stored up. But before I do that, before I forget, I want to go ahead and take care of this tree over here. Do I have an axe already? I do. It's kind of used, but I can still mess with it. I got to reorganize my stuff. Okay, let's go take out this birch tree, and that'll give us a little more wood, and then we'll go ahead and probably start on our new farms and our new animal pens. I don't think I'm going to recess the farms like I did before, because I don't like having... Oh, I didn't mean to do all those. See, this is the beautiful thing about Minecraft, though. I could fix it. Look at that. I'm a tree surgeon. I totally made these are Frankenstein trees. I guarantee that those blocks that are there are not originally from that tree, and those blocks that are there are not original. Those are totally Frankenstein trees now. This is the one, though, that I mean to chop down. And I'll leave this open for right now because it may drop some saplings, that kind of stuff, and that way I can easily walk out here. I might want to leave that open. No, because there's an opening down there. You don't have too many openings, and then all the bad guys get in. So let's go put this new wood away, and we'll go ahead and hoe up all the dirt. And I keep saying hoeing up. I probably shouldn't. I'm going to go pick, or I'm going to go harvest from the fields. I'm going to go harvest all that stuff. I'm not going to hoe it up. I'm going to harvest all that stuff. What's I doing now before I got off on that hoe it up tangent? Let's throw this up here. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. Come down here. Will need the hoe. That I'm hanging on to. Let's go ahead and put this stuff back on, just so we're safe. Ooh, those guys need to be repaired too. That goes over here. You come up here. Sorry, I have a whole order in which I like these placed on the bar, because then they're easier to get to, because I can just press the numbers to get to them. And this is like so. I don't want the sand. I do like the cobble down there, and I do like the dirt. We'll leave that up there. Yeah, these are all things I'm just hanging on to. Okay, that's how you do it, guys. If you wanted to know how to set up your hotbar, that is exactly how you set it up. Just like that. Number one is always your sword. Should always be your sword. That way you can get right back to it in case you get in trouble. But anyway, let's go ahead and head over here and harvest all this stuff. And like I said, I don't think I'm going to play some recessed this time. Oh, what do we got? The reason I'm not going to do that is because when did that get undone? Weird. I don't remember that feeling like that. I actually hoed those. That I can actually say I hoed. So let's. What am I doing? I'm not going to hoe it again. But I am going to dig these up. Just don't want any random. I know this is stupid. It's completely. Everyone jokes about OCD, all that kind of stuff. I shouldn't have to worry about it, but I just don't want the random cobble down there. I'd much rather that it be dirt. If I ever dig up here again, I don't want to have to find these random cobble blocks. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to shape the farm. Like, I'm going to make them into squares or rectangles, or how am I gonna lay out my crops? And I think the crops should go down here. Actually, you know what? I was thinking about this. I'm thinking the layout's going to be that over here. I'm trying to stop doing this, like, because that's what I usually do is spin like my cursor around whatever I'm looking at, and I'm absolutely positive that probably makes people sick watching that. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and click. So when you see my little arm waving in that direction, that's what I'm talking about. So over this direction, I think is where I'm going to put like my house and like, you know, all that kind of stuff. Over here, there's going to be some storage because this is kind of going to be the docks. It's going to be the docks over in that direction because that's where you can pull in with your boats. But over here's the house. Over here is the storage and docks. And over here is probably like some servants like type living quarters where I'll have like blacksmith stuff and I will have like brewing stations and all that kind of stuff. Because that's like off of the house section. But over here, all the way down at the end, I think I'm going to put the animals. So that way it's the furthest place away from my house so I don't have to listen to them all the time. Because I know that even in the new 1.7 snapshot, you can turn them down. You can change the volume on all that kind of stuff. But I don't want to turn them off completely. They're still there. And I think right now, I have my... Friendly animals is at 5%. So it's 5% of the 100% volume that I'm listening to. And I don't really want to turn them down further than that because, I mean, you still hear them, guys. I mean, they're definitely still there. And I don't know. I just feel like if I go any lower than that, it's just going to take away from the game. Because you want to hear them sometimes. So if I'm out there looking for sheep or for pigs or whatever, not that I'll be doing that for a while because I'm not going to go explore it until I got this place set up fairly decently. But once I, start doing that again, you want to be able to hear this kind of stuff so that you know where your food is and you know that it's a cow instead of a creeper or something, There's also that to it. But anyway, they're going to go all the way down there. So in between there is where the crops are going to go. So, you know what's a good test? Because I don't actually even know this, but... Oh, don't need a pick right now. How many blocks will it hydrate? That's what I want to know because I have no idea even that. I guess I shouldn't dig that up with that. We'll go right here. Give me that block. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if that's going to mess it up. I think that's far enough away that I don't have to worry about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll go diagonally too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's definitely going to mess with it there. And 7 is really long when you go diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's why. You're one too many because there was a torch in the way. Uh-oh, see, so it doesn't go that far already, and it doesn't go that far. And down here, it's drying up as well. I'm going to leave that for right now. I'm going to go finish harvesting stuff, and I will come back and check this out in a bit. Isn't it nice? I can kind of work through the night now, guys. I don't have to run off and sleep every single time it becomes night. It's because I have it kind of lit up, and I know I have it lit up in a really weird fashion. But these are the chunk bound, or actually, that's a chunk boundary. That's all that cobblestone in a square there. This is the middle of the chunk boundary. And this is the other corner of the chunk boundary. So it's every two. But these are the four corners right there, right there, right there, right there are the four corners of each of those. That's a chunk. This is a chunk. This is a chunk. And that's a chunk. And so I lit it up like that just so that I have a reference of where all the stuff is as I'm laying it out. That way, if I want to have something that I can AFK by, it stays within the chunk then. And that way I know, because I don't really know how many chunks Minecraft loads up. I know that you can set your draw distance, but I don't know how many it actually loads up while you're standing there. And if it's only like a couple, this way I know for sure that, a lot of stuff around me is going to be lit up, or it's going to be loaded up. So that way I don't have to, worry about going AFK and wonder or not whether I'm close enough to whatever it is. Plus, I may even be able to orient stuff so that I can go AFK and have it actually generate stuff in a more efficient fashion. So I can have a lot of stuff going on at once. But either way, chunk boundaries, I know it's a little crazy of me, but I hadn't done it before, and I wanted to see how it lays out. So I figured, what the heck, I'll see how it goes. Whoa! And you're going to call your friends now. I have to pay attention to what I'm doing. Just after I sat here and talked about having it all lit up. I think we're safe now. I don't want to play, though. Just for tonight. Stay out there. Because I think that's the direction that guy came from. Can skeletons shoot me over the wall? I bet they can. I'm going to finish doing this, and it's practically going to be daytime. So I'm not even going to need this. But, hey, at least it's going to keep me safe for right now so I can kind of talk to you guys. Okay, back to the harvest. Back to the harvest. I must have fallen on that block and that grass grew already. Grass grows like crazy down here. Even at night, because I have it lit up so much, it still keeps growing. So that's actually good to know. It's good to know that if you leave torches out... Okay, little guy. Boom, see? Make it number one. Always make it number one. Now, how did he get in here? Where are they spawning at? I thought it was pretty well lit up in here, so I didn't think... Oh, you know what? He was out here. Nope. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm safe now. Because once you're inside the walls, it's pretty well lit up. So I don't think... I didn't really expect any of that to happen. Gotta go back through and take out the cobblestone too. Because like I was saying, I want to leave that in there. Oh, that's right. I moved that off my bar. Okay, take the cobble out. It's going to be interesting to see how the water hydrates too, because if I can do a minimal number of water blocks and maybe even put, good thing I got the diamond, maybe even put a lily pad on top of them. That's actually probably a good idea, is do as few of the water blocks as I need to, put lily pads on top of them so stuff doesn't fall down. I think I'm going to try that. Because then if nothing falls down, then it's really easy to harvest. You just go through and just tear through the field, breaking stuff up and collecting everything. Is that the last of my dirt? Okay, hold on. Gotta go get more dirt. How's this doing over here? Oh, is that level? That might actually be level. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just for grins. Let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that, just to see how that goes. But we may know now, it may just be 9, so it would be 4 on either side, and then the water block in the middle. So, dirt, dirt, dirt. What am I doing? How do I do that? I always forget that I keep it up here now. Man, that's a good harvest. Look at all those potatoes that I got, and not many poisonous, or no poisonous potatoes this time. What are poisonous potatoes for brewing? I think they are for brewing, because I'm not really sure what else you can do with them. You can cook them and give them to people, and then they get sick or whatever, but that's only on the servers. Oh yeah, see, it's already going away right there. So it must be a 4x4 square is what it is. So I could do 4x4 squares. That's actually, or excuse me, 9x9, because it's an odd number then too, and odd numbers look better. I might be onto something here. And then I don't need that many lily pads. But it's not automated though. That's the other thing I want to do, is if I could make an automated farm, it would be much better than a farm that I actually have to run through and harvest myself. That's in the future though. I mean, that's with redstone stuff. I haven't even gotten there at all. That's much later in the game. I mean, I have a decent amount of redstone from the strip mines and stuff that I have downstairs. But I don't know how to use it, I hate to admit. I have to do a little bit of research on that and figure out how to use all that kind of stuff. Because redstone is one of the things that I've never really delved into. I've never killed the Ender Dragon in this game. Never been to the end. Never killed the Ender Dragon. What else haven't I done? Haven't killed a Wither, so I got to kill a Wither now too. I played this back when it was very, very first out, like when it was an alpha, and played it a little bit off and on. One of my old roommates got me into it. More dirt. But I don't know. I just like building and doing all that kind of stuff. I never really got into the rest of the aspects of the game. But it's also because it's a single player game and I like playing multiplayer games. So I didn't play it as much as I, probably should have. But now with all the idea that I can actually stream this stuff and have you guys out there and talk to you and get feedback and, share it with other people, it's kind of given me a renewed interest in the game, because it turns into kind of a multiplayer game for me, which is really kind of the whole purpose of doing the YouTube stuff, doing the Twitch stuff, and broadcasting like this. Look at that. I am good at placing those blocks tonight. Man, and then I walk right off the cliff. My coordination's great. Smack. And I break a finger. It's amazing. If I break a finger playing video games, I should get a Darwin Award. Anyway. Okay. So that's all cleared out. We didn't really get much accomplished today, guys. I guess we did kind of. We, closed out those holes so we can keep working regardless. We've established, oh, we didn't really establish, but we should look at it right now and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It is. It's a 9-way. So it would be like this, guys. If I clear out all of this, for right now. All of this should hydrate. And if I went 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, all of this should hydrate. I'm going to leave those torches, though. Oh, no more hoe. Anyway, I'll finish this off, and then in the next video, we'll get to see whether it all hydrates. Okay, let's try this again. I'm not sure why Twitch does that, but it seems like roughly at the 30-minute mark, it kicks me off. So anyway, back to where I was at before I was so rude. Okay, I'm going to try this one last time. I'm not streaming this time, so you guys here watching this on YouTube are going to get to see this, but the guys in the stream tonight are not going to see it. I've tried to reconnect like 4 times here, and it keeps telling me something about rebuffer error or something like that on Twitch. I'm going to finish out this square. We'll check it out tomorrow night. Follow me on Twitter, Google+, Facebook, and YouTube. It is TripHzrd, TRIPHZRD. And hopefully Twitch will get its stuff sorted out so that you guys can catch me here every Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. for about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how much I need to record and what I need to do. Anyway, guys, I'm going to sign off now, maybe mess a little more with Twitch. So if you see me on and off, I'm just trying to see if I can get a good connection or figure out what's going on there. Anyway, have a good night, guys, and I will catch you tomorrow.